Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Anytime a collective does not want to face something, they don't want to face their own contribution, that doesn't add up. Anytime this happens, they will look for some distraction to distract themselves from what's going on. It can be that, let me say like this, it can be that there was a household where the father sexually molested the children and the community did not deal with that father. And now the children have grown up and they have mental issues because of what happened. Now people in the community began to act out against the children, even though it was that same community that allowed it to happen in the first place. So now the community is at fault, obviously. But now the people in that community, they want to save face. That not only do they have relatives within the community, they also have spouses that are from outside the community. They also have jobs, so they want to save face. They want people to think good about them. They don't want to have consequences for their contribution to the negative. So now they need to cover up their contribution to the negative by putting all the blame on those mentally ill people. Or this is something they also may do. Let's say you are, it's just an example, you are Lisa, okay? And you, Lisa, you have your job. You work at an office that provides journeys to, let's say, vacations to Latin America. And you see now at the office there is a co-worker that comes with her cousin. And her cousin, well, you befriend her, but after a while you notice that the people around her don't treat her that well. What am I telling you to do? Take your distance from that friend. I'm not telling you to take your distance because you want to escape. You don't want to take responsibility. You have responsibility, but look at the bigger picture, okay? Think of what I said before about that community that wanted some distraction or to relieve themselves from facing themselves. When the people of that community that contributed to the harm, when they have to deal with her, that friend, when they want relief from their own frustrations, they can't take it out on that individual because it's going to become too obvious. But if they see that individual that they are blaming for their negativity, if they see that individuals hang out with you, they will see an opportunity to blame the harm of their target on you. They're the one that mistreated the target, right? They don't want to change. They're the ones with their issue. They're the ones with their Jezebel spirits. They're the ones with their parasite demons. But now that you are around, it can be that that individual has his or her malfunction. And when an individual malfunctions, one of them will say, well, I saw her hanging around with Lisa. You know, since the day she is hanging around Lisa, she began to act crazy. And now everyone turns attention to Lisa. In this case, you. Let's say you're the one, you're Lisa. And now you are the one that's being blamed for every malfunction of that individual. Now the individual did not blame you. The individual did not harm you. But the community that had a negative investment against that individual are now using the malfunction of that individual to put all the blame on you so that all that negative potential goes towards you and they are relieved from seeing themselves. If you have someone that is in need, you can suggest help onto them, and if you have the possibility, you can tell them plainly, hey, you need to get out of here. Meanwhile, keep your safe distance, because nobody benefits if you become a target also. But there's something I'm pointing out to you. If, for example, okay, let's say that you have a singer. He's not a celebrity. He's not really famous. He's a singer. He goes from town to town singing. And it's his career and he makes money. What if one day that individual collapses and he has to go to the hospital? That individual has been on a psychic attack for so long by people murmuring against him. And people in the past talked dirty to him, towards his face, all of that. But now all those people that did dirt towards him, they had their reasons why they were against him. Now something bad happened to him. So what's going to happen? People that look at the case are going to see the link between the negative meditation of those other people and the collapse of that guy. But the people that were involved in negative meditation, and maybe their spouse, their friends, want to be on good terms with the persecutors. Not only the persecutors, but also those associated with them now want to secure their eats. So if you're the one hanging around a celebrity often, they will now turn all the attention upon you, and you are now the one being hated. And they will lie upon you, and they will even believe their own lies, because they will become delusional, believe their own lies, just to protect their self-validation. Hey, I'm just telling you how it happens in this world. I'm not telling you to just go and cut people off just because you realize something is wrong with this individual. No. Just act wisely, especially as a believer. Especially as a believer. And there are times the Holy Spirit himself, without telling you, will remove people from you. Why? Not because those people mean you harm. They may not mean you harm. But those individuals are associated with others that may mean you harm. It can be that someone blocked you on Facebook and you think, what? What did I do? We were on good terms and all of that. And later you encounter an individual, you say, hi. There's no anger, nothing. You think, why did he block me? Why did she block me? And you then think, how can they block me? There's something quite extreme, and now they're so kind towards me. You think, what's going on? But later, when you look at his or her Instagram, you see that they're making very weird pictures, and the people they associate with are quite bad. And now, what if that individual has a lot of negative attention on him or her? And what if people, for some reason, can't act out against him or her directly because it will be too obvious? If you're around and you're following the Lord, because you follow the Lord, a lot of people are going to hate on you anyway. So if you follow the Lord and you're around such an individual, bang, what's going to happen? You'll get the arrows. And once people become obsessed with attacking you, because it happens in the world, they will not stop. And if they can't get you, they will turn to others around you. So the people around you are now also in danger. It can be your wife, your kids, or people at work where you work. You get what I'm saying here? So that individual that cut you off, he didn't cut you off, the Holy Spirit did it. Because that individual will not harm you. But the people around him or her will harm you, and they will even continue harming those around you if they can't get you. That's how obsessed world people can become once they lose it, once they're triggered. So that's why, listen, what I'm doing on YouTube, it's quite dangerous. I need to show who I am so that people will know that it's a real individual revealing this knowledge. It's not some cult or some hidden Illuminati group revealing this. No, I have no agenda. I'm just sharing knowledge with you, and I'm being plain and direct with you in order to help you. This is a service. This is not a business, okay? That's why I'm showing myself. But if you're not anointed by the Most High, don't do what I'm doing. Please don't, and especially not on YouTube. You have pedophile sympathizers on YouTube. You have women haters that come in your comment section and load all the negativity. You have cults that begin to stalk on social media, all of that. Look, I do this service for you. And I'm willing to put up with all of those stuff as long as you get the help you need and you get the edification you need. But if you're not anointed to do what I'm doing, don't copy me. You may be anointed for something else. Remain in prayer, or for the Lord to lead you into what you're anointed to do, and do that. Because what I'm doing is quite dangerous, and it is because I'm supernaturally covered that I can continue to do this without anyone harming me. Okay? Well, remember that. And I want to add the following. I walk out there. Some people even recognize me because I'm on YouTube. One time I was in a train, and this Caribbean woman knocked on me and said, "Hey, is this you?" And she showed a video. She was playing a video of mine. I said, "Yeah, that's me." And she said, "Well, good video." So people recognize me because I make these videos. But nobody dares to look for a fight nor to argue because I'm supernaturally covered. There were people going on YouTube doing their thing, and later they terminated the YouTube channel because they received a lot of backlash, often from people close to them. I received backlash also, but I overcame them. Why? I walk by faith. Look, I don't want to make this video about me. I made this video to inform you that you need to look beyond. And I keep saying this because this is something you need to learn. Look beyond and relate wisely to other people, especially those that are not in agreement with Christ. Relate wisely unto them. Don't just cut people off because you realize something doesn't add up with them. If someone is completely dangerous, then you need to cut them off. Or else, keep your safe distance and relate wisely unto them. That being said, agree with Christ, be at peace.